Okay, let's look at a couple of these limits at infinity. Now, one thing to note that if we were to plug in as x goes to infinity, this piece right here would go to infinity as well as this piece. And infinity minus infinity is not zero. Sometimes it's zero, but it's really an indeterminate form. So we have to manipulate this so that it is one that we can determine. And often when we have square roots, one thing we can do to change its form is to multiply by the conjugate. And so the conjugate of the square root of x plus 9 minus the square root of x plus 4 is the square root of x plus 9 plus the square root of x plus 4. But I can't just multiply it and not change the meaning of it. But if I multiply it by itself over itself, then that's really just multiplying our original by 1, which means it's the same. So then we're going to apply what we get to with the conjugate, and we end up with x plus 9 minus x plus 4 on top. In the bottom, we're left with the square roots, but we're okay with that. Square root of x plus 4. Here our x's cancel, and we're left with the limit as x goes to infinity of 9 minus 4, so 5 over x square root of x plus 9 plus the square root of x plus 4. Now the bottom is going to infinity. Infinity plus infinity is infinity. The top is going to 5, so it's getting divided by a larger and larger number. So in this case, it is equal to 0. But it is not always the case. Okay? Let's look at B. B, so this was A here. B, we are looking at the limit as t goes to negative infinity of the square root of x squared plus 3 plus x. So this time, even though I'm growing larger and larger negative first of all, that shouldn't say t, that should say x. So let's go ahead and fix that to x. That as x goes to negative infinity, I'm squaring it, so this whole thing goes to infinity. It just blows up. Whereas x goes towards negative infinity. So again, we have an infinity minus infinity, which is an indeterminate difference. So again, we can multiply by the conjugates and see what we get. So the limit as x goes to negative infinity, the conjugate of the top now, square root of x squared plus 3 plus x, is going to be that same square root plus 3 minus x. And all of that is over what we started with. Square root of x squared plus 3 minus x. We do our multiplying. The middle terms cancel out. That's the power of the conjugate. So x going to negative infinity. We're left with x squared plus 3 minus x squared. All over x squared plus 3 minus x. The x squareds cancel, so the top is going to 3. This time, that's still going to infinity because it's squared. And since x is going towards negative infinity, this is going towards positive infinity, minus a negative infinity. So the bottom goes to infinity, and again, we head towards 0. I know I said that it wasn't 0 always, and it isn't 0 always. When it's infinity minus infinity, in these two examples, it was.